Hello, Star Wars Rebels fans, and my name is Jedi Jern, and today I'll be talking about Star Wars Rebels Episode 4, the Antilles Attraction. As last episode we had Maul. He had that he lives with Obi-Wan. This episode we don't really get mention of that huge cliffhanger in the last episode. This episode we get more of the Wedge background. As the episode starts out with this transport, and the Empire just starts destroying it. As the crew goes, we need more new pilots. We need pilots. As they, Sabine goes, they have this, fulcrum who tells them about these pilots who want to defect from the Empire. As, I really like how they mention Ahsoka, because they go fulcrum, and Ezra goes Ahsoka, and Hera goes, it's another breed. It's like a code name. Ahsoka started it. I like how they're homaging her character. They're keeping her character relevant. Even though we don't know if she died or lived, I'm really hoping she comes back. As you have Sabine going into the place, and her finding Wedge and Hobby. As a really interesting fact, I didn't really realize this, was Hobby was actually from the original trilogy. You all know about Wedge, who was in 4, 5, and 6 with the 2 Death Star destroying and the Hoth battle. As Hobby, I didn't notice he was in episode 5. He was that person who talked to Leia. As it's just the detail that Dave Filoni does with these episodes that's really fascinating and I love about Rebels. As after that, they have Sabine talk to Wedge, and it's a cool dialogue. I like the actor who's doing Wedge. It's the perfect voice for him. And Wedge, it's the original trilogy, you could tell. I like how you get more background on him. You never really knew anything besides him destroying the first Death Star. As it's just the cool detail the storyboard does. This is why I really hope Dave Filoni gets a standalone film, and like an anthology. And then you had Ezra still considering the dark side, and you have Kanan no, please don't. As the thing I forgot to mention was with the fulcrum in the aftermath, they had Wedge saying he was first assigned by fulcrum, which I'm really excited, because at first when I heard Ahsoka might have perished, I'm like, so what are they going to do with fulcrum? In this, they actually keep that canon, like they're doing this whole great work. I'm so happy for that. As then you have the whole Sabine versus Price, that female lieutenant, and it's just cool, kick-ass fight as she's beating up. As I do think Price will come back in the later episodes. As I do like the leader of the Imperial, he's kind of cool. You really don't get a name. As Wedge and Sabine and Hobby and Rick, I believe his name was, all try escaping, and Rick is shot down. Is the first, I believe, one of the first characters you see die in the scene. You see his face. It's the first person you get the name, because normally you get these pilots who you really don't know die. I don't know who they are. You don't really care for them. As this episode you do. It's just a great episode. And then the Callus, the only problem I had, the thing I love about this episode was it shows that there's no filler episodes, like the one where Callus and Sabine are talking, Callus and Zeb are trapped on that planet, like the enemy mine episode. You get a reference to that, and he helps him. He's like, he goes, this is help for Zeb, because Zeb helped him in that episode. I do like that thing. I don't know if Callus is fulcrum, but I know he's thinking about the Rebels, but not sure yet. As he's been having this great character arc, I'm mad that they really didn't have her tell Zeb. As this episode wrapped up good with Sato saying welcome to the rebellion. It's just a cool episode. I can't wait for next episode, as we're going back to Ryloth. And for people who haven't seen Clone Wars, Ryloth was the world champion duelist from as we're going back to that planet, and I believe we're getting front. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's that case clip where Hera gets captured for front. I'm not sure. Please subscribe to my channel to see that review for next week, and as please like this video, and please comment and tell me how you like this episode. And as always, may the force be with you always.